Hey guys, what's going on? Been quite a while since I made a video. I think probably like 3 or 4 months or so. Reason for that, honestly, I was pretty bored by the market. It was just a lot of chop. The altcoins weren't moving, so there wasn't a lot of setups to talk about. But obviously now Bitcoin broke to all-time high, and now we're going to look at some really great altcoin setups, right? So today I'm going to start with Cardano. Ticker for this is ADA, and I'm currently on a weekly time frame. Okay, so I'd say the first thing to take note of on this particular chart is this upsloping trend line that I have marked in yellow. Okay, so you'll see that it initiates right here during the scamdemic crash, and then it was support right here, support again right here. We broke below it, and from there it flipped to resistance, rejecting this pump here and this pump here. But right now what's happened is we just broke it finally impulsively. Now, as you can see, where we are getting resistance right here, it was resistance here, 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 and then when we came above it here, it was support as well, but we ultimately broke down. So this is a very key level, and it's no surprise that this is where the price is selling off. Now, another reason why this level is kind of significant, in addition to the price history, is if I take a Fibonacci retracement and I run it from the swing high here down to the low, that's going to give us some potential levels of resistance, right? So you see right here, this is the 382 retracement resistance level. And yeah, that's exactly where the sellers are coming in. So yeah, no surprise there. Other than that, beyond this point, if we're able to break past the 382 retracement resistance level, the next region right here is going to be the 50%, and that's going to initiate, well, the 50% is around 83 cents, but I have this drawn as a box, and this box initiates based on the low of these candle bodies right here. Again, I'm on a weekly time frame, and that's going to be around 77 cents, okay? So 77 up to 82 cents is where I see the next level of contention is going to be. And you'll see we already came to it once right here. So we broke through this 382, came right up to the 50% retracement level, and that's where we sold off. So yeah, this is the next level of potential resistance. But because we've already been rejected from it once, and this, in my opinion, is the start of this next wave up, I don't foresee us getting completely rejected here at this 50, maybe just a few days of pushing up against it. But I think the next target on here is going to be right up here at around the golden pocket. And that's going to be around $1.12 up to $1.22. And you'll notice that from the Fibonacci, this is, again, as I mentioned, this is the golden pocket, right? And it also aligns pretty much perfectly with the prior price action, right? So you see it was support right here, support right here. We broke below it, came back up, and it flipped from support to resistance, and then we had this huge sell-off. Now, this sell-off took the form of a falling wedge, right? And when you break out of a falling wedge, you can project the breakout target by measuring the widest part of the wedge. So for example, what you do, just take a trend line and I'll get a rough idea here. So that would be the widest part of this wedge. And then you can come here to where the price broke out and project it. And that's going to bring us right up to this golden pocket that I was just mentioning, right? Again, between $1.13 up to $1 and about $1.25. Okay, so those are your two near-term targets. If we're able to crack this 382 retracement resistance, I would anticipate a little bit of trouble here at the 50, not too much, and I think we're going to come up to this golden pocket region. Now, if you're looking at this and you're like, okay, the market's turning bullish, where can I get in? I suppose what you could do is hope to enter on a retrace here, right? So ideal entry for me would likely be a retrace down to approximately this long-term upsloping level of support and resistance denoted by this yellow line. Okay, we're starting to head down now, and let's also look for some confluence. So let's take a Fibonacci retracement. Let's initiate it from the start of this impulsive candle right up to the top, and we have the 382, the first Fibonacci retracement level is going to come in at around just slightly over 50 cents. And if you look left, that aligns right here with this level of resistance. Okay, so that would be the first level where I would look to start building my position. And then of course, if we do get a flash crash, like a Bitcoin pulls back and we get a big sell-off, and then we come down to this 50% level, which also aligns with the previous price history right here, and also aligns with this upsloping level of support and resistance right here at approximately 46, 47 cents. That would also likely be a high probability entry point that I will be watching for. And if we do come down here, I'll likely enter a position myself. Okay, so those are some near-term setups. Now, in the overall scheme of things, if I take this out to the monthly time frame, essentially what you have here is you have this impulsive move in 5 waves up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a retracement taking the form of a falling wedge with the breakout target being this golden pocket. We have a double bottom right here. And where the market shifted and the trend change right here is we had a higher high. So this high was higher in relation to this, and then we put in a higher low. So this low is higher in relation to this, right? So we're already on the way up. The bullish momentum is there. Here's your 1, 2, and I think we're going to be coming up for the 3, which would take us, again, at least to this golden pocket, in my opinion. And one thing that's interesting about this macro price action, first, I'll get rid of this Fibonacci here, declutter the chart a little bit, get rid of that, get rid of this as well. And I'll take a Fibonacci retracement once again, but this time I'll start it from the absolute low at the crash right here, run it up to the high, and look at where we found support. We bounced off the 50% retracement right here twice. So here's your wave 1, your retracement right to the 50, and now we're heading up for the next wave, right? So how high could this go if we're able to break the previous high? Well, there are a few ways to get some potential price targets. One way you can do is you can just take a fib, run it from the swing high here down to the swing low, and then you can look for the extension targets, right? So we have the first one here at around $6, and then beyond that, the 1618 is all the way up here at around $15. Can you imagine a $15 Cardano? But when you look at it like this on the macro, coming up here for the peak in this current cycle that we're in, doesn't seem too far off. So something to look out for. I have no idea what's going on with Cardano fundamentally. It's not something I follow. I have some just stored away on my ledger, but yeah, it's not something I'm too heavily invested in, and I don't keep tabs on the updates. All right, so in summary, if you're able to enter on a pullback to around this yellow line, or the 3A2 and 50% retracement level, which I've already gave you the price for, that would be ideal. But if you were to enter a spot position and just hold and be patient for this cycle and you're bullish on Cardano, obviously this is a bullish price structure, right? So I think even just buying here, if you have the stomach to handle a bit of a pullback, ultimately I think you're going to be in profit within the next few months, in my opinion. Anyway, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, smash the like button. If you're looking for a place to trade, by the way, that's not going to hassle you for KYC, you can check out BloFin. I'll put a link to it in the pinned comment and description. And right now, if you sign up using that link, they're going to give you some sign-up bonuses. And you're also going to be qualified to win all sorts of prizes that they're giving away just based on trading volume. All right, guys, hopefully you found that helpful. Take care. Bye.